Sorry about the technical difficulties today. My internet dropped 5 minutes after going live. You know, it's like those gifs, you know, of the kid who's like flying this like glider, this like toy plane. He throws it, he goes up and then straight down. It's kind of how I felt this morning. You know, hello world. I am live to tell you something on my internet television show, and I'm dead. Happens though. It's okay. Hey Miro. What's good, dude? Alrighty. So what are we doing today? Due to the technical difficulties, nothing was prepared. Because I was too busy sorting that out. Let me write this out real quick. I'm doing alright, Miro. Aside from like the, you know, internet outages, I'm pretty good. It's had a 3-day weekend this weekend, so feeling pretty refreshed. I'm feeling really good. Hey HPD, how are things? How do I spell my name? Twitch.tv/. Just putting a quick alert in the Discord, as one does. How are you doing, HBD? Good morning to you. Let's see if this coffee can save us. I just made a fresh batch, and then after a sip of coffee, and when the neurons are firing, we'll jump into the piece. Bit sick, but not that good. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I mean, it sometimes is. I don't know. Is it allergies, or is it just seasonal things, or just general funk that? I mean, you don't have to get into it, but only if you feel like it. I'm just saying, for me, like sometimes I just wake up and I feel awful. There's just allergies, and it kind of kicks out by noon or something like that. But today I feel good. Yeah, I've never had that where as soon as I start my stream, it also dies, and there were no, like, I don't know. I got all these indicators from YouTube and Twitch, like, your stream is ended. I didn't choose that. Hey Mike, what's good, man? We're back, baby. Yeah. No, back indeed. Combination of stuff. Allergies. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope you feel better. How are you, Mike? It's good seeing you. Yeah, the internet has been on the fritz this morning. I hope it keeps going. Might have one of those crazy out of sync days where I'm speaking to chat in the past. Oh man. So to catch y'all up as I'm drinking the coffee, we're gonna be working on Pulsefire's piece today. This is something we drew on Sunday. Just kind of laying the groundwork. Doing some details. Today, what we're gonna do is basically jump in there and fix some of the structural things that are wonky. I noticed looking at it yesterday. There's some perspective issues, like some bugs that are somehow in her. And the other thing we'll do is just add some details in the foreground, you know, like clean up what these cabinets look like, give them a little bit more like a layer of paint essentially, and then per HBD's request, you know, she wanted to have some other bits for like video game references and stuff, so we'll need to work that out. But Yeah, I know. I went live and went to go tell the coffee maker, give me coffee. Just went to go make some coffee, and I just checked my phone and it said dead. I was like, what is this? Why have you done this to me, Vodafone? Why? Hope everyone's doing good. I think the Pulse Fires piece is really fun. I had a really good time drawing it on Sunday. People were getting really into to the color choices. HBD was also feeling a little bit sick, so it was lacking some input. So we just pumped the brakes on it. Any tips for making emotes on Twitch? HBD asks. I think emotes are really, really difficult. I'm trying to always think about how to improve mine. The tip I would give is to make them useful. You know what I mean? Like if there's a good joke in a community, try to capitalize on that joke to give your viewers a good reason to use that emote. Like sometimes, like, I don't know. I don't want to step on any toes here, but like I see some people and they just, I think they get some emotes from Fiverr and they have just an emote that says hype or something like that. And I don't know when to use a hype emote. I don't know when to use like a little character that says hype. Like my emotes are garbage, so like if you have a hype emote, like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. But I just don't know when to use that. And so I think my, I don't know, like my shrimp emote, the one that's supposed to be a slinky, I think that one's great because like there's always a point when we're probably gonna have to draw something dumb, and that thing is just a joke anyway because it looks so bad. But I think that's a good one. Just in terms of like it has some usefulness. But other than that, like it's just a really small canvas, so just make sure it's recognizable. I would be more interested though in it being useful than it being pretty. Like I kind of like crappy emotes, like in that they are just a little bit pixelated or low res or something. That's also not a great one, Mike, but I don't know if that helps, HBD. That's really like high level help. I don't know if you need more technical help. Like I have, I can help you with some sizing stuff and resolution if it's more like on the technical side. But from a conceptual side, I would say like just capitalize on a joke or event that is recurring in the stream and make an emote that supplements that event, makes that event better because there's an emote. That's my 2 cents. Just need to make some sketches and see what I want because I have no clue what to make. I wouldn't stress out about it. It's one of these things that you get some more as you go and you can just fill them in. And even if there's no like good idea now, like you can always change them. It used to be that it took like forever for them to change, and I think now, as long as you're in good standing, you can almost change them instantly. There's no like super long review process, so I wouldn't stress about it. Yeah, I would say if your community's small and you still haven't worked out like a fun joke yet, you could think about like a hook that you have on your stream, and you know like a thing that you do that is kind of special, and just have the emote reflect that thing, you know. Yeah, I've been wanting to kind of do a pass on my emotes because I still got some jokes, but like the Bob one is really fun too. The Bob Ross one. It's this like old character that I used to use in my stream all the time, but I just put Bob Ross air on him because a lot of people were saying they give off Bob Ross vibes. So I think that one's fun. So you can also take like a thing that's on your, like people love smash up things as well. Like if you could take other popular emotes and pull them together. Oh, you guys had some problems on YouTube. Is it dead? I've had some really big problems with my internet today. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I see that now. That it's like kind of bugging out. Sorry. I'll try to debug it after the stream. See if I can sort it. I mean, my internet has been really wild this morning. Well, welcome into the Twitch side of things. We have cookies. Welcome in. Just finishing my coffee a little bit and we'll get into some drawing. Just talking up with people. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I'll make a drawing thing of an origami crane because origami is my thing. I had no idea you did origami on Twitch, HPD. That's awesome. All right, when do you stream? Ooh. When the coffee starts like kicking in, yeah. The beat doesn't reflect it. On Sunday, I was using this like synthwave playlist, and that was pretty nice. I'm back to the old traditional hair seller. It's interesting because like there are for sure some tracks that I know are stream safe, and I was playing them, and I got a copyright warning on YouTube. And I'm just wondering why. It's interesting. I don't know. You don't do origami on Twitch yet, but it's a thing that I do to thank subs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. That's a cool idea then. Like when that's a cool event. So like if you, like somebody gifts a sub, you know, and you make an origami, but like maybe you don't see it yet, and like chat just then can like spam origami emotes. Like that's a fun event. That's a cool idea. I like that. Yeah, I think it's just important to like give people the tools to feel like they're contributing to something happening, even if it's just a dumb little picture. But it makes it fun. All right, fam. I'm gonna need y'all's help on the piece today for what we're gonna draw, because I want to Hurtful Plaza. Hey, I got work from the client that oh yeah, really? How's that going? Emotes can be really fun, but also some are like, well, when are you ever gonna use them? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's like you gotta have a reason to use them. Undead, hey man, welcome in. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. How you doing, Undead? I mean, yeah, the emotes are so difficult. Yo! Undead coming out of his winter hibernation with a sub. Hey man, thank you. emerge from the seclusion. Yeah. Hope you're well, man. Are you gonna be streaming soon? I'd love to catch some undead again. I had to just clear my head. Yeah, dude, no doubt. I know how that is. Sometimes, I mean, I've mentioned it. Okay, we're gonna get to this in a sec. We need to talk. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this, I think a couple streams ago, or even maybe on Sunday stream, but I mean, sometimes you get in these like creative roadblocks, you know? And I mean, I'll level with you. I'm in one right now. I've got so many projects going and I can't figure out how to take the step forward because I'm just like been a creative rut lately. But I'm not like worried about it because I've had these before and they pass, you get out of them. But sometimes it is super helpful just to like pull the ripcord and just get new perspective. But I'm glad to see that you're back and feeling a little bit better. Hey, Hurtful, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Okay, so today what we're gonna draw is we're gonna continue this piece from Pulsefire that we started on Sunday. First up, what I want to do is fix some just dumb stuff that I got going here. So this is my perspective lines. And I've got so many like perspective bugs that I saw the other day. Like look at this perspective. What was I smoking? All right, let's fix this. Luckily, these are all really easy to fix. So we just gotta do stuff like that. This is also wrong. What else we got here? I think we need some new perspective lines, some bonus lines, if you will. Yeah, I would, I wish I knew faster ways of getting rid of creative block, but I don't know. Gotta unlock that thing. Couldn't grab my lines here. So I do this in a really hacky way, like to do my perspective lines. I always just make this shape, this line here, and I just see. Look at all these bugs that I have in this piece, where these lines don't match up. It's absurd. It's insane in the membrane, and I just copied and pasted this. Kitty, dude. Hey, man. Dude, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How you doing, dude? Thank you for the host there. What is going on with my... Anyone else see that? I'm just looking at that bar. Like, hey, dude. Just need to disappear. I hear you, man. Welcome in, folks. Slaughter Kitty, man, dude, it's always good seeing you. Hope you're doing well, my man. Thank you for the rain. I'm working on this piece here to catch you up for a member of my community, Pulsefire Toaster, and I'm just cleaning up some of the lines here from some stuff I worked on Sunday, and I don't know what I was doing. These are kind of goofy, so I'm just cleaning up some lines, fixing some stuff, and then we're gonna add some detail in this thing, and we've worked with a very simplistic 1-point perspective. Yeah, like look at this, how this wall is even messed up. I don't know how to fix that wall, to be honest. This is gonna be tricky. Very tricky. But we can do it. I know of a way. I know of a way. Let's see here. So we need to make that match to that. Oh, kill him. Easy peasy. You just gotta select the points. Okay. So we got our guides fixed now, and what does the arcade have Tantras do? The arcade does not yet have Tantras. We're gonna mean this thing up. It's gonna be fun. You could create a block by learning about a new thing or switch a little bit. Yeah, that's a good technique. I quite like that. You started baking home bread. Dude, I'm baking bread. I mean, I'm not baking it right now, but my brother was baking bread and it was so delicious. I was like, dude, let me do this. And so we have plans to bake bread this week. He's gonna teach me. Baking bread. Hey dude, thank you, thanks for following me here. Very cool. Dude, you got a whole system going. I'm always so amazed by people who have such strong homebrew ambitions. I mean, I'm like lightweight. Like I made some beer and I was like, yes, I homebrew. Yeah, but I'm like, I have some friends and they're like way over the top. They do all kinds of like crazy stuff all by themselves, and I'm just like, okay, you guys are next level. That one time I made beer doesn't really count. All right, we're getting up in the details here and just fixing this. Like, look at this carpet. Like, what was wrong with me? What was wrong with me? So we're just gonna take these points and we're just zipping them out, fixing that stuff. Homebrew used literally. Oh, you mean more like indie games or the Unix installation tool? Brew install. We had a really funny moment last stream where I drew this window to this like outside world here, and it didn't quite look like a window. It looked like a poster, and I couldn't really figure out why, because sometimes I'm just stupid when I draw. And Miguel was in here. Miguel's a core community member, and he was like, how do I say this? When you have a window from this perspective, you see the wall. And I was like, I know exactly what you mean. So we just added these two little bars here, and as soon as we added those bars, sure enough, it went from looking like a poster to looking like a window. But it was just funny. It became like a funny joke for Sunday stream. Like, you need the wall. You made shoes at home. That's cool. What kind of shoes? How does that work? See, I'm always amazed by that. Like, there's certain like objects. I'm just like, how does one do that? I want to fix some of these shadows here. I kind of just have this like shadow shape that I've been reusing. That one, yeah, we're just gonna reuse this guy. We're just gonna start butchering my boy here, and just build out a little bit of a shadow coming out from back behind there. And we'll use this same one like over here, just to give this whole thing some like background shadow. We'll just delete some of these points there. I don't need it. Something like that. just to give those like some depth, you know. They were looking a little bit wonky, a little bit flat. Have you ever seen a window? Undead, thank you. I needed that. I don't know where Mike is, but that's his line. Oh, homebrew D&D, of course. I always forget you're the D&D go-to guy. You finally played Cyberpunk 2020. Oh no, I thought you were just making a joke. 2020, the tabletop game. I thought you were making a joke about Cyberpunk 2077 not being futuristic enough, so you called it Cyberpunk 2020. I was like really next level joking in my head there, Slaughter Kitty. I forgot the tabletop game was 2020. How was that? I heard it was very fiddly in its mechanics. Like there's a lot of stuff. I play I don't play it much anymore, but I used to be really, really into the Netrunner card game. It's a cyberpunk themed asymmetrical card game, and it's really, really fun. I mean, I still think it's one of the best card games I've ever played, and I was always interested in playing some of the tabletop things. The blur thing was like off by 1 pixel. You're working on Sandal. Working as a Sandal. Oh, cool. Should post some stuff in the I have a Discord. I have a Discord channel called I Made This. People always post things that they made. It's Clyde in a hot tub. But Scoob was always posting pictures of like his like crazy furniture that he made and stuff. Sorry, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. The Discord. It's food pics. But I wanted to get to like Scoob. Scoob was like making, he like made like, he's like a sculptor, man, like that guy. I wanted to get to, like, he made a bunch of knives. Yeah, these things still blow my mind. These like knives that Scoob made. It's unreal. Unreal. Hey, that's cool. So you know how to make shoes now, and so you can, like, I don't know, like, that's a really cool thing to have as a skill set, I think. It's pretty neat. The Netrunner card game was meant to be a replacement for the old Netrunner. Yeah, no, it had way too many busted things. And unfortunately, they kind of also eventually busted the balance. I always think these games are weird. To catch y'all up, like, it's these it's like this cyberpunk themed card game. But what's really cool about it is that it's asymmetrical in its balance. So what that means is that both the players have completely different skill sets at their disposal. Like, they have different ways of winning. Like, everything is different for each side, and that means it's balanced in a really unique way, which is fun. But the problem comes in whenever like broken cards would be released, essentially, and there wouldn't be any good way of countering them. And they balanced it basically for the initial set box release, which meant there were some really powerful tools in those cards. But then as they added expansions, those cards got even more powerful. So like, there were some completely busted cards in the base set. They had to re-release it. It's a difficult thing. Like, when you release a game and you like pitch it as a board game and it has to be balanced, but then you try to balance it for mass market. It's just, you're not gonna have a good time. All right, let's draw some video games, shall we? Yeah. I mean, I really love that game, and I still have all the cards. Like, I didn't sell my collection. I would love to just play some more. I'm just waiting for, like, I still have a friend who plays it, and we occasionally just message each other like, hey, is it time? Like, is it time that we do some Netrunner? So maybe soon there's some Netrunner in my future. But I was so hyped for Cyberpunk 2077 for that reason, because I'm a huge fan of that set and setting and those types of games. So I was just really into it. All right, just fixing some perspective lines here. I think technically we would see a little bit of this cabinet. I think I'm cheating a little bit here, and I think we need to not cheat. I always end up cheating, and it doesn't cheaters never prosper, or something like that. I just gotta draw on this back part. Speaking of releasing games, we're working on a new project. Hey, nice, dude. Can you give us any morsel of information about what it is thematically, even if it's just a moonshot? Undead, to catch y'all up, if you don't know, Undead's works at a small indie game company, and they recently released their hit game. Oh, I can't remember the name. It has hobo in the name. What is the what is the name? I feel terrible now. A roguelite. All indie game companies have to make a roguelite. You have to. It's in the rulebook. You can't not make a roguelite. And even if you haven't made one yet, you have to at least discuss with your team, do we pivot to be a roguelite? Okay, so I'm just drawing in this other side of this thing here, because you would see part of the cabinet. And all right, that's fine. And I'm just gonna take this shape. I'm gonna. They said work smarter, not harder, and I took that to heart. I took it to heart. Okay, let's take a look at this. Just take a gander. It's a little off here. It helps. I have VR, yes. Yeah. I haven't set it up with my new PC build. I need to calibrate all the sensors again and do all that jazz. I've been wanting to get back into playing some VR, but honestly, fam, I think part of the reason I've also been in this creative rut, if I'm gonna be super honest with you, I think the biggest reason is I've just been playing too many games lately. And not just any games, but I've just been really into playing games again, which is kind of nice, because for a while I was really in also like a gaming rut, like where I was just playing like Dota forever. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Dota's my favorite game ever made, and I'll probably play it forever, but But sometimes you want to, just play some other things. And I've just been having a lot of fun playing other things, and it's been really fun to do that. But I think part of that has also stifled some of that. I wouldn't say stifled the creativity, but it's made me not as driven to some of my other projects. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of like Monster Hunter Rise and Escape from Tarkov. Both those games are very esoteric and strange and complicated and time consuming. but they're fun. Well, Undead, I await with bated breath to learn more about this roguelite. I have the Oculus Rift, the first gen. Well, I don't actually know if it's a first gen, but it's not the Rift 2. So not a crazy setup. Eventually I'll maybe upgrade it, but dude, Monster Hunter Rise is so good. It's really, really good. They're about to release a big content drop, I think, at the end of the month. So you got the Quest 2. Nice. Yeah. I really would like to I'm not going to drop money on it right now, but eventually when prices come down a little bit, I would like to upgrade, but I'll do it later. I still have plenty of headway in my headset that I have now, but yeah, I have a bunch of VR games I want to finish. I haven't been able to really close out some of them. It's a weird thing. Like I don't necessarily get like nauseous from VR, but there's always this moment a couple minutes in where I just feel not great. I don't know, I kind of get like a headache. I feel like an hour or so after I use it. I'm not sure if I just need to use it a bunch and just get my VR legs back or what it is. But the past like 3 times I've used it, I haven't felt good the rest of the day. So waiting for the Quest Pro. Undead was getting into AI War 2, the first strategy game I'm starting to respect. I've heard crazy stories about that game. Yeah. I've heard because there was this famous Reddit post. I don't know if I can find it, but my brother ended up sending it to me, of this this guy who was convinced like he was playing against essentially a human because they were making such interesting and strange moves in that game. Yeah, strategy games are fun. Me and my brothers, we always try at least once a year to get together and try to play Sins of a Solar Empire together. It's one of our favorite strategy games. I don't know if you've played it, but it's great. Yeah, exactly. It's so weird to play against. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Slaughter Kitty. Because I didn't used to get sick from things, like at all. I could play video games in the car, my Game Boy or whatever was fine. Now I get car sick just sitting in the back seat, and I don't know what changed. I read about it, and supposedly when people get a little bit older, those types of things can happen. I've always just been super, it's been easy. I never get nauseous, but lately it's happening. So I'm hoping there's ways to counteract it. I've heard all kinds of interesting tips that I haven't tried yet. Like some people have said, when you yeah, we're getting old, man. Yeah, getting old. Yeah, like I've heard some things like whenever you are in VR, if you just chew like on some ginger, like if you just gnaw on like a ginger piece, like a cow. A cow doesn't eat ginger, but it's like I'm just imagining making this motion. that can help the nauseousness. I don't know. There's a lot of tips still out there. I'm not at the bottom of the bucket yet, but I also don't know if I want to chew on ginger while I'm playing Half-Life Alyx or anything. So I don't know. What was this, Miro? The Bitcoin price is a good sign. Ooh, yeah. No, I mean, I just built my PC, so joke's on me. But actually, I didn't upgrade the graphics card, so maybe it's a good time to do that. Nah, my 1080 Ti still eats whatever I throw at it. I mean, it doesn't have ray tracing, but who the F needs ray tracing anyway? So I think it's fine. For me in the car, it helps me to look at the horizon. Oh yeah, no, yeah, when I start getting nauseous in the car, I look really far away and count things. I just like 1 tree, 2 tree, 3 tree. Yeah, dude, my 1080 Ti, like, I mean, this puppy just keeps going. Like, I'm waiting for this guy to stutter. He just keeps going. It's a great card. It's the best, one of the best cards I've ever owned. Yeah, I was talking to a friend because he was hey, just go chew some ginger, why don't you? It sounds like a very old insult, you know, like something the old people would tell like children. Hey, go chew some ginger. Or like I don't know. What game did you play, Miro? What game did you play pro? You'll never go pro, kid. You'll never go pro. I tried to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one, back in 2008. I tried to play professional. Couldn't. I was good at shooters back then when I was younger and faster. Undead, you go take it easy, dude. Dude, it was good seeing you. It's good seeing you. Thank you for subbing. Thanks for hanging with me. And have a great rest of your day. No worries. Honestly, I don't think we're going to make it far in the piece today. You drink ginger lemon tea with honey if your throat hurts. I mean, that just sounds delicious, though. I really love ginger tea. Ginger tea, I think, is my favorite variant of tea. You played Call of Duty Warzone. It's good to be back. It's good to have you back, man. Go take it easy. Have a good one. You damn ginger tour. Ginger is a balance I find hard to balance. When you say those words, what do you mean? Alright, let's get back to drawing. Let's figure out some of this. So first of all, some of these things are just not even straight. Like, honestly, kids, look at these lines. Look at these crooked lines. Yeah, let's draw some deets here. Now for this pinball machine, what I was thinking we'd do is we'd first start like this. Let's make this a little bit darker. Maybe grab that color. Is that the right color? I wanted that color. Is that the same color? That's the same color. Skip that song. Skip it. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can't put too much of it in food. Oh, really? Oh, dude, I love some ginger. Dude, I had some sushi a couple days ago, and I had some sushi on some sushi on some ginger on some sushi. It's delicious. Okay, actually I need my guides for this. I'm gonna be flying blind. So what I want to do is we're just gonna draw what's inside this on top. This is This is classic shenanigans. All right, and then let's just. What is the theme of this pinball machine? Let's make this thing like bluish. Did Disrespect get killed by a mobile player? That's hilarious. Wait, does he stream on YouTube now? I never got super into his stream, but I would sometimes just pop in because, I mean, the dude had, he was a good example to learn from in terms of just like the amount of energy he puts out, you know? I always found that pretty cool. All right, let's see here. All right, and we just add those two shapes, and now we got like a proper pinball machine. I have to sneeze so bad, fam. Oh, it snuck up on me. Where'd it go? It was just there. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, it's the worst. Okay. Let's keep adding some details to this pinball machine. We're just gonna add some things like this. I don't really know what this looks like. I'm just kind of making this up. And you can make this rounded, like when you have like a little like stick coming out of it. When you have a stick coming out of an area. Oh my god. Yeah, when you have something that is blocky like this and it's not normally blocky, you can make it look more convincing if you make it rounded like that. And if you really, really want to do it, you can take this cornering tool and you can soften up the corners like that. And then the whole thing looks really quite convincing. But this perspective is still a little wrong, but that's okay. And then you have your little thing. I don't know what it's called. Dude, that sneeze, it tested me. Dude, that was the worst. I hate those. Ooh, ginger cookie, like a ginger snap. Ooh, you're right. I do like those HPD. Like Christmas time, especially. My dad always liked ginger snaps. Okay. What is the theme of this pinball machine, fam? What are we thinking here? What do we put as the theme? Like when we put some text up here. Just gonna put like some interesting shapes and stuff as we kind of figure it out. The Twilight Zone. Interesting. The Twilight Zone. I think it would need to be in black and white, wouldn't it? For that to be completely correct. But I like where your head. I like where your head is. I think there's something interesting there. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, dude, I like that. Oh man, the sneeze, and now it's that like, well, you didn't sneeze, so I'm gonna give you the After Effects anyway. I remember a couple streams ago, like months ago, I played this like demon pinball game, It was hard as hell. But it was really fun. I need some inspiration. I need some inspo. Yeah, we're not doing all this detail. It's a Hot Wheels themed one. What do we got here? Keep your head. They've run out of ideas. That's a little bit more my speed. Hey, Green. I'm doing well, dude. We're drawing a pinball machine. You know, easy peasy. Yeah, some of these like are really complicated. I've always liked pinball. Like as a kid, I always thought it was super fun. Underrated arcade machines, in my opinion. I also really like pachinko. I think I like things falling and then flippers. I'm a simple man. Simple likes. I feel very overwhelmed by all the shapes. I'm just trying to look for some ideas that seem cool. This is what I was trying to draw. So they're more top heavy. Do some of those things. Yeah, right there. My grandpa had a pachinko machine and it was just so fun. Like, it's kind of like pinball but backwards. But there's like less you can do in pachinko. It's a little bit weirder, but it's still really fun. Pinball's a little bit more skill based. Okay, so we need these things. We need the flippers. We need something on the bottom. We need like some ramps. All right, we can do this. We can do this, fam. I mean, luckily we don't really see a lot of this, so we'll just make it up. Like if this is a shape. I'm trying to do different things, dude. All right, I'm trying to switch it up. I actually use Ecosia very often. Ecosia is powered by Bing. I think Google maybe shouldn't be so dominant in our lives. At least not in my life. I've been trying to do some different things. But hey, dude, you take it easy. Thanks for hanging with me. Hope the YouTube stuff works out later. I've been trying to wean myself off of Google. I feel like I use it too much. I'm not super happy with their place in the marketplace. If you know what I mean. What I'm doing here is just creating two shapes, and then I'm dividing them, and then I can give them different colors. But yeah, judge away. Bing's not very good. I don't like it. But it's also, yeah, tool I got, tool I'm using. At least for a bit. Use DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is really good. I like that too. Yeah, like I said, I just built this PC, so I haven't really completely configured it to my liking. Like I don't have Chrome installed. I've been using Edge. Edge is actually a pretty solid browser. But Ecosia is really cool as a search engine. I mean, it's powered by Bing, but the cool thing is that they plant trees for every search that you do. like they use the advertising revenue. Like they use like, I think 30% of the revenue just to cover costs, and then the rest they use to fund initiatives that plant trees. And so every time you search, and you get like this little tree up in the corner, and it shows how many trees. Like it basically works out to usually about 1 tree per search, which is just really cool. I think that's great. I'm a huge fan of companies that do things like that. Huge fan. But yeah, search engines. What are they? What are they for? That wasn't what I wanted. What's got you inspired now? I mean, yeah. It's I'm just trying to warp this shape, see if I can make it match. Part of it is also just you get faster at things. Like from far away, that kind of matches. It's not perfect, but no one will know. People are just going to be amazed at the level of detail. Or something like that. I've never drawn a pinball machine before, so... Let's see here. Let's draw this shape in here. I think I'm just gonna keep using like these kinds of weird greens I got going here. Whoops. Until I work out what this thing is. Alright, so that wasn't like perfect as a shape. That's okay. This goes out. You can always use this drag handle. Like if this goes out further than this line, it won't match. But then if that cuts like this handle, does this make sense? So the handle for this curve, if it goes past this line, it looks wrong because it goes above it. So this handle needs to touch, like the point of the handle needs to touch there, and then only then does it look like it's the ramp. So let's see here. your ball track. Oh yeah. So that's gonna be over on the. Yeah, so maybe everything should be kind of moved over a little bit. My guides are kind of messing me up right now. I can't really see anything. Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't really see it, but I could give this a different color even. This whole area. So maybe this goes... I didn't intend today to be pinball day, but that's what we're gonna do. We're doing pinball today. What we can do also for this one is take this color, make it a little bit darker. The whole thing will look like it that has the shadow back behind there. Ooh, kill him. Look at this line. Look at this disgusting line. Okay, I don't know how to do the old this whole thing. I'm just gonna make it up. I mean, we could try to cheat it with using strokes. Where's my stroke? There it is. Because if we go get small like this, we can draw out like this line here. I feel like this needs to like go up. It needs to be like more slanted. Does this make sense? So it goes something like that. Let's see here. We're just gonna draw in the shapes here. See if this this behaves. Oh, behave. Come to the top of that. Mike, you still playing Monster Hunter? Or are you still on Fire Emblem? What are you doing these days? All right, HPD, no worries. I got my head down in pinball land right now. Sorry if I'm not being super responsive to the chat. Thanks, Slaughter. You take it easy, dude. Thanks for the raid, my man. And I hope you have a good one. It's good seeing you. Good catching up. And then let's see here. Let's put these out here. And if this is like going to be this, let's get rid of the stroke. I feel like you can really, I mean, maybe I'm off base here, but I feel like you could take any pinball machine, put just about any theme on it, and it would work. I want to use like the arrow tool here, I think. Yeah, this bad boy. I think we'll just kind of skew him, kind of shape him. We'll just use this thing. Oops. And for this thing, what we'll do is, maybe let's use the cornering tool. Let's make this this part like a gradient. All right, let's just zoom out to 9,000 feet. Wants to take a look at it. It's kind of cool, but a little basic. I think we can still do some cool stuff using these types of shapes. Give me this gradient again. Just want to create some of these like interesting mushroom looking shapes that I saw before. Up to about right there, and you can do a lot with just like some gradients like that. Let's take this here. I'll just adjust this gradient slightly. Just to be something like that. Do the same like this. Just drag out that shape. Drag out that gradient. Can you make the pinball really, really small? But superimpose your face onto it. Like my face, like to go with like the emote, like this one, and that's the yeah, that would be pretty good. Whee! I think the ball needs to be bigger because it needs to be able to fit on this ramp. It's making a pinball simulator. Why didn't this one contour very well? It's my calling card. Face on a pinball. No one expects it. Why would they? Why would they? Let's take this guy to the top. Take him to the top. Alrighty. Mike, you still playing Fire Emblem? Where you gotten off that? Have you kicked that? Have you kicked that nasty habit? I saw you tweet about it. I have seen every season except for the latest one, and I just haven't sat down and watched this one, the new one. But I'm guessing it's good, right? I'm excited. I've always loved that show. Like, it's so violent. It's really fun. It's one of those shows that's funny because I've recommended it to so many of my friends, and very few of them I think have followed through and actually watched it. What are you playing these days, Mike? What's got you excited? Gonna use like these really bright colors on this thing. Cypher. Ooh. Yeah, she is pretty cool. Actually, I mean, let's be honest. Everyone is hot in that show. Everyone. You got a ring fit though. Nice. That's a weird experience, isn't it? I remember why I did that. Very strange. Let's make these. Like a cool blend mode, so whenever they overlap, that we get some fun colors. Screen just gives me white. We do overlay, then we just make this a little bit different. I'm evolving. Dude, you're working out? Things are happening. Pieces are being played. Decisions are in motion. That's cool, man. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I've been playing like Tarkov lately. I've been really into that. That's like been my latest heartthrob. It's really fun. But outside of that, I've been kind of low key in it. Let's see here. Let's put that on this layer. Let's give it a weird ass color. What? Maximum underdrive, yo. Okay, I gotta set y'all straight, fam. This is one of the most special channels on Twitch right now. If y'all are not checking out Maximum Underdrive, you're doing your life wrong, fam. What's good? Thank y'all for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate the raid. I really do. It's the greatest stream in the galaxy. It's easy peasy. It's not even a choice. It's not even a decision. It's the default. Fam, welcome in. Today, just to catch you up, I'm drawing some stuff. I do this thing where I draw stuff from members of my community, and Pulsefire is a member of my community. I'm drawing this arcade, and we're just kind of, this is like the clay like default, you know, like these things are missing some paint, and I've been like zoomed in 10,000%, and we're working on this pinball machine right now. But when you zoom out, it looks pretty good. At least it's getting there. And so that's what we're working on today. We're going piece by piece and just adding little deets and cleaning some stuff up. Like holy, can you see? Like, look at this shape. Oh my god. All right, I'm good now. But yeah, fam, welcome in. How are y'all doing? How was the stream? What's fresh in the galaxy? How was today's episode? Old Evan and Clyde. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out this piece of like how it all works out. The original concept was to have some like video game characters in the arcade playing games. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. This thing's gone way over budget already. Usually just try to spend a day on it, but I've been way too in the weeds. So we'll see. But yeah, last stream I just kind of built the bones of the thing, got the arcade machines in place, and today I've just been adding layers of paint and some details. Thank you. Hope y'all are doing well. I'll be sure to hop into the Discord and give it a little peek. But yeah, working on this pinball right now, and I mean, we had to Google pinball stuff because, you know, it's one of those things like, what does a pinball machine even look like? I don't know. I'm just making it up. That's what makes it fun. And I was just picking out this color. That's like what happened, and I heard the magical music of y'all coming in. It's kind of fun because we get to work with these like bizarro colors. I feel like the crazier the colors, the more fun it looks. So I'm just having a fun time with it. But I hope y'all are well. Again, I'll just say, like, for the people, the uninitiated, it's such a special stream. Evan and Clyde travel the galaxy in their retro-futuristic spaceship. And it's got this, I mean, they're playing Satisfactory, but there's a whole meta storyline on top of it, which makes it just so cool. So check it out. It's fun. Make this like this light blue here. The gray wasn't speaking to me. We don't have flippers in here. I think flippers are important, or at least some of these lanes. Maybe this is what I'll do. I'm gonna take this guy, this little piece of pie here. This pizza pie. We're gonna go down and do it like this. We'll do it like this. Have this whole thing. Have this alternate path down here. It's gonna make sense, I swear. Just hear me out. And we're gonna flip those colors. We're gonna flip them. We're gonna reverse them. We're gonna fix the layers. We're gonna fix the layers. Oh yeah, that isn't gonna work because this is not a shape on top. That's fine. I can fix this. I fix. We put too much stuff in one spot and now the game can't handle it. Big oof. How does one progress when that happens? Like how do you fix that problem? You just gotta move stuff. Just a big old moving party then at that point. Download more RAM. We're all out of RAM, sir. I'm giving it all she's got. Man. I mean, so I just recently finished a new PC build because I was hitting all kinds of crazy CPU bottlenecks. Like, hey, Eshi, thank you. Thanks for that follow. I mean, so I use like this vector tool, and you can draw these really long running, like complicated shapes, and like this, it has to recalculate the whole vector every time. And it used to be if I had like more than 4 vectors, on a page and I'm drawing it, like my camera would just like bottleneck and stutter. But I had to upgrade. So now this boy eats anything I can throw at it. But you made a vacation home where I can load into the world from the other side of the map. Yeah, dude, it just eats it up. I need a theme for this pinball. We're kind of working themeless, like we're just been making it up. And it's kind of a trippy perspective as well. But the colors are coming together. Galaxy theme. I'm leaning towards it. I mean, the whole thing, like I said, is supposed to be video game themed in some way, but the video game theme is yet to shine through, other than the fact that it's an arcade. I'm just gonna round out these corners. I'm just gonna reuse some shapes here. I think it looks pretty cool. At that perspective, it's like a decent level of detail. Like you're not really going to pay much attention to it. Like this zoomed out. Maybe we could put in like a few more lines and stuff, but it's pretty decent. It's true, yeah. It kind of accidentally did have this kind of galaxy kind of thing. Like if I change this instead to be like if this is like a discus like going around. Let me do that. This could be cool. Alright, so I need to now adjust all these shapes here. It's gonna look wrong before it looks right, but then it will look right later. It's a really tight disc. It's like a really tight disc. It's like up on it. But I'm trying to draw it without having to do two shapes. Which is kind of cheating. But I'm all about like cheating as much as possible to get me the shape I want. And if I can do that, then it's worth it. Doesn't really, it kind of works from that perspective on the side. The planets is the bumpers, yeah. Let me just find my, there it is. I keep having to move my guides to the top because I had a couple, I keep having to add these things. This is my perspective guide to make sure everything is in perspective, because it'll very quickly get out of whack if I don't have these. I've been going through and just using it as a ruler to fix other stuff in the piece that's off. Just kind of measure it. You can see where your lines are off. It's a useful trick. There's probably ways of like automating it and putting it in the like in the UI, but I like having this much control. So it's better. You just do me ooh, yeah, let me pull this up. Ooh, I like that. That could be a fun kind of thing to put like a rocket somewhere. I dig that. You guys' logo is really good, by the way. It's like super solid. I love it. Where's this shape? Hello. Oh, that one's blocking it. See, I got just all these goofy lines that don't match up. Gotta fix them. But most of this other stuff fits fine. Anyway, yeah. So I've been doing this whole business. Mostly stuck in pinball land all of today, as one does. As one gets stuck in there. Oh yeah, this song's a jam. Just trying to use like some of these like kind of hot colors. Hot. We need to contrast. All right, let's tone this guy down. Get the lines right. But I really do like how these like I didn't really intend to like leave these like the game screens like this, but they look pretty cool. Yeah, I did like a little mini tutorial last stream about how to get this like this glowy effect on text, because it's actually kind of easy, but it fits pretty well to this. Quite like it. Man, arcades are fun, aren't they? I really haven't been to an arcade in like a really long time, but it was such a fun thing. As a kid, you get to go take $20 or whatever and just go play games all day long. Dude, we struggled with the carpet, and okay, this is hilarious. Like, so we were looking, we googled or binged or whatever arcade carpet, and like holy shit, like this stuff gets out of hand really fast. Like, I have no memory of some of these patterns, man. Like these people had no chill when they were designing these carpets. Like, they did not mess around. Like these things are crazy. And so I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll just do circles. Yeah. Yeah. It works out way better. I mean, it's wild. Like that carpet just gets out of hand, you know? Just out of hand. I think also with this, I think these are out of perspective. I think they need to match this line here. Let's see here. Let's sometimes you just spot stuff and you're like, holy, that's so out of whack. And we fix this. Oh yes. Well, actually that can go back to that. We'll just do one of these businesses. Something like that. That's better. Clyde's carpet always gets out of hand. This is what happens when you copy and paste your shapes. You get some stuff from Bizarro Land. You get some real stinkers. The Dollar Shave Club. That's hilarious. Are you guys actually sponsored, or is this just a meme? It's a meme. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I'm feeling better about the shape of that. Oh man, these cabinets. That was bugging me. Now it looks so much better. So much better. We need to put some details in these machines. Dude, there's a running meme on this channel that okay, all right, so like the tool I use all the time is Affinity Designer. That's what I draw in. I use the Affinity products. I don't really use the Adobe products. But back when I was a featured artist for GlitchCon, that whole thing with Twitch, that whole thing was sponsored by Adobe, and nobody told me up ahead. And so I had to like produce this video talking about the work I do. And so I did this whole thing. It's like, I draw my stuff in Affinity Designer. And so when it finally played, it was this hilarious moment of like this, like, GlitchCon brought to you by Adobe. And then me popping up there with my head saying, I use Affinity products. So it's been this long running meme that I'm sponsored by Adobe. Yeah, big oof. Big oof. I mean, nobody told me. It's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I bet Adobe loved that. I mean, it's it actually might be clipped. I'm not sure. I can go see. It was a long running thing. I'll see if I can dig it up afterwards and I'll send it to you. I might have the VOD for the whole thing, so I can at least maybe use that, but retroactively clip it. But anyway, sponsored by Adobe. Not really. It's just weird because like they had to review my video. Like I had somebody who was like in charge of reviewing my stuff. And like they could have told me, they could have said, hey, by the way, this is maybe just tone down the affinity crap. but no, so I don't know. We'll see. Adobe hasn't called me back yet. So I'm thinking maybe they don't like me. So funny. I mean, the whole concept of sponsors anyway it's funny. Isn't it? I mean, I feel like we've reached such a weird time. Jelly Duck, hey. Thanks for the follow. All right, I'm gonna put some joysticks down. I think we need to figure out the colors here. The color? We need some color. Let's see here. You can get this thing looking like a joystick pretty easily with these drag handles. Make it rounded. We'll use this slightly darker color here. And then we'll just maybe a little big. And we'll use a gradient for these. Let's see here. We'll make this the blue one. Maybe not that hot of a blue. Maybe tone it down a little bit. Nice. And then we'll use these over here, and we'll make some buttons, something like that, and we'll make these different colors. Let's go. We'll go blue. We'll go pink. We'll go yellow. There's always a yellow button. And we'll go green. And then what I'll do, this is just like a cheap little hack, but we can basically just duplicate that shape and then it looks raised. If we really want to make it, like from this perspective, you don't see anything. We can make them a little bit smaller. And if you really want to go crazy with it, if you really want to go ham, you can make the bottom ones slightly darker. You can just give them the multiply blend mode, and then they look like buttons. Easy peasy. Last stream I was listening to that synthwave playlist, the Harris Heller one. It's got some banging tracks in there. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna use the cornering tool here. Just give this guy some a little hot there. There's a way just to put some rounded corners on some stuff. I think I may need to line these up to the perspective. I think only then will it look right. And the direction of the buttons need to line up. It all needs to match, man. It's all connected. It's all connected, man. Synthwave stuff it's pretty good, right? So like one of the meme games I have on here is the hit game Tantris. That's a funky font. I love it, but it's funky. Tantris, the hit game. You may have heard of its lesser popular cousin Tetris, but Tantris has taken the world by storm. Kids everywhere, all over Eastern Siberia, are playing Tantris, and if you're not playing Tantris, you're not cool. No, it was a meme from. I've actually drawn many arcade machines, and back when I was doing my last isometric piece, I was doing, I asked people to come up with a game, and somebody said Tantris, and I was like, what is Tantris? And they're like, Tantris. So Tantris was born. And so every time we make a gaming cabinet now, gotta have a Tantris in there. Ooh, Tantris 2. I love it. I love it. Let's do Tantris 2. Tantris 2. Return of the Tantris. That's great. That's great. All right, let's give this an interesting background to match it. Complementary color. That's good. Tantris 2. Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, like it was kind of like Tetris, but the shapes didn't make any sense. Like you had a shape that looked like this. Yeah. And that's like what's following. It's like, well, I don't know. That could actually be a kind of a fun kind of game, you know, for like a game jam or something. It's like Tetris, but the shapes are randomly generated. That could be kind of fun. Hey, thanks for the host, by the way. Oh, y'all people, that's very, very kind of you. Let's see here. I'm gonna give me the HSL slider. Let's make that a little bit darker. A little less saturated. It's our little Tantris cabinet. Ooh, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay. So we'll have to put like some funny design on this. Tone down the saturation, the lightness. We're just gonna make a fake Tantris kind of Tantris hellscape. Oops. What colors do we got here? Let's work with 4 colors. Let's maybe get a blue in here. A fake Tantris. If you're gonna do Tantris, do it right? I mean, make it real. None of this fake stuff. And then we'll have, I mean, these things always need, you know, their marketing moment, you know. And like this thing needs to, wait, can I do, I wanted to do like motion blur to like have this thing like, there actually is a way to do motion blur in Affinity Designer, but it's kind of a hidden Easter egg feature. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up, so I don't know if I'm going to do it right now. We'll see. I think I'm going to try to do it a more traditional way. And that's going to be do it like this. Wanted to lighten all these. So that's the first one. Why does that one really not want to give up? Sorry, working with blend modes, I get so confused sometimes, especially when they don't behave as I expect them to. This thing is just a shape on its own. Oh wait, I think I missed one. I think I had an extra one in there, that's why it wasn't behaving. There we go. Yeah, I had an extra shape in there. Okay. Alright, we're good. Mike is like, old meme, checks out. All right, we'll make that one 90%, 75%, 50%. 25%. Let's make this normal. Mike, you like OG Tantras? Oh, man, I mean, surely you know Tantras 2 is better. I mean, when they added that flip rotate, it made it. I feel like also like the Tantras logo should also be like fading into the background. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think those. I don't know if that worked. I think it needs to fade out more. It needs to go to 30. Oh, it's trippy. Kind of hurts my eyes. Tantras 2. Yeah. Does that not like make your eyes hurt when you zoom out? Like it seems like it makes me dizzy. Am I getting old? We've already talked so much about getting dizzy and let's see here. Let's go 25 on that first one. 15 on that one. And then yeah, 10. It's a little bit better. Tantras 2. All right, we gotta put what's like a. I need some inspiration for how the front piece looks. Do they often have anything? No, okay. But we gotta put some more stuff at the top. Maybe on the side even. Maybe on the side. Do we do the detail there where it's like this is getting out of hand. Maybe we don't do that. No, maybe we just call it there on the. That's one cabinet down. It's cool. I like it. I mean, maybe we'll draw some. I kind of like just the pink and yellow screens. They give off like a kind of cool vibe. And if we just do the art like around it, I think that's kind of cool. I like the way that looks. Yeah, maybe we don't. I was kind of hoping, yeah. So like I mentioned before, this is for Pulsefire. Like she cashed in her points, her big boys, and I was drawing an arcade, but yeah, she mentioned like just video game characters. So far, I haven't put any characters in. It's only memes. So we'll have to see. We should come up with like some proper game things. Is this straight? It seems a little crooked. Seems a little crooked. Let me check my guides one more time. I don't actually have, I think, a... There it is. There's the old guide. Alright, something like that. Yeah, if we want that one to be slightly different. Because I want them all to be kind of unique. So that one can be kind of new. Alright, I think what I'll do, at least, is maybe start working out some of these colors that I'll use for these. I don't know if I'll get to drawing all of them today. But I want to just... get that kind of started. Make this one then slightly darker. Be this red machine. And then let's see here. Let's do like a green one. Something like that. We'll grab this color, and again, HSL slider, probably my favorite thing in the world. They're just so good. They make everything easy. It makes everything easy. I don't know if I like the green, to be honest. It's a little too much. It doesn't really match as much to the theme. Theme colors we got going here that are more purpley. We go more pinkish. Or like a little bit more of this. I like this. This is a good color. They're too much, too similar. But I'm always a fan of that. Let's go something like that. I'm always a fan of those like really bright red pinks. I just think they look cool. Fam, I'll be honest, I'm still not feeling it. Not feeling it. Give me some of that purple. Let's make one of these like let's make this one a fighting game. Like a multiplayer fighting game. We'll make all this smaller. We'll make this, let's make this like a red color. And this one green. And then, I'm just gonna take my proto button that I have here. We'll give it a green. We'll give it a pink. Dude, fighting arcade games. That was like, so we talked a little bit about this the other day when I was drawing it, like the outlines. Like my favorite arcade games were the ones where, you know, you had like some peripheral, you know, like some like thing, like a big old sniper rifle or like a car that moved or like some thing that made it more immersive. Like I was always the biggest fan of those. But like honestly, second place was like fighting games. I was always so nervous as a kid too because I didn't really hang out at arcades all that much, so I didn't know combos and stuff. But it wasn't until I got like a little bit older when I knew a few games like Soul Calibur and stuff because I had it on PlayStation that I knew like some of the characters. And then once I had that, man, I discovered I could just completely just take out these kids playing these games who have no idea what they're doing, and so that was really fun. Getting slightly older and knowing that you can actually win the fighting games. I don't know if anyone else had a similar experience like that, but that was a fun moment. The ancient version of smurfing. Yeah, the OG smurfing. I mean, I don't know, that would actually also, I mean, it's just fun. Like, I remember also with like Street Fighter 2, I'm not that good at Street Fighter 2 at all. I can only play Ryu. Like, that's the only, and I guess to some extension Ken then. And to this day, like, it's the only Street Fighter character I know how to play well. And it's a similar kind of funny thing. Like, we had like Street Fighter 4, I think it was, you know, like the 3D cartoony one. We had that at our office, and like some people were playing it, and they had no idea what they were doing. And so I went in and played Ryu, and I just smashed. Like, I just dominated them, and they were all like, "You're so good at Street Fighter," and then and they were like, "But play another character." And then I just got smashed. I had no idea what I was doing. So just Ryu. That's all I only want to know. That's funny how that is with fighting characters, how you just know one. Time accident, time crisis. Oops. With a button layout like that, should be fighter like, oh yeah. Like, it's not rampage. It's like rampage. Oh, what's like a good one we can do here? What's a good joke? I think we should make one of these like one of those games though, like with the light guns. Maybe this one would be a light gun game. That'll be time accident. He's ranked 2 Street Fighter. Okay, that's legit. I'm not even getting close to that. Like, I'm not good at the game. I can whoop some scrubs who've never played a fighting game before. That's about the extent of my bragging rights, but that's pretty cool. I'm always interested in games that have gone so long in the pro scene that there are like these ranking systems. I'm fascinated by that. It's the same with like Smash Brothers and stuff. Mike, 3rd best in the UK. You heard it here first, fam. What are some other just really good? We can make a Pac-Man. Instead of Street Fighter, we could have, I mean, right now I'm just memeing it. I don't know if we'll keep any of the meme things, but like, we could call it like Avenue Fighter instead of Street Fighter. Get it? Gotta work on the tracking on this. there. Allie. Allie Tussle 2. 4. She's gonna hate this crap, but I love it. Can I make this bold italic? Yeah. And does this need, if we give it like a stroke? Oh yeah, that makes it look video gamey. Let's put the stroke on the outside. Yeah. Allie Tussle 4. Hadouken! It's like a crazy amount of space between letters on this. So move this to be individual characters. Character. Allie Tussle 4. Round 2. Tussle. What a ridiculous word tussle is. Isn't it? I mean, I remember once, like this kid on like the park. I mean, I was, I don't know, I think I was like 8 years old or whatever. And this guy, like, he really wanted to like pick a fight with some other kids. And he was like, "You want to tussle?" Like, and he was being serious. And I remember thinking, like, even as an 8-year-old, I was like, you're such a joker. Like, there's no way. There's no way anyone's going to take you seriously if this is how you try to pick a fight. You want to tussle? I don't know what to draw on this part. I have no idea. We have the arcade at home. You know, I'm ranked number 2 in Allie Tussle 4 in the UK. I'm ranked 2. No one's as good as I am. Ranked number 2 in the whole United Kingdom. I'm sorry. This is terrible. Oops. You need to make the A in alley a 4. Oh. Like Too Fast, Too Furious? I don't think it works. But I like it. I don't like this part. It was a little too much. Hey, thank you, HBT. It's fun. I mean, we've been memeing it up, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if I like this blue stroke. I think it's a little too insane. I think it needs to be more like that. Alley Tussle 4. Hadouken. Fam, I do think though, we gotta call it. I gotta start my work day. As much fun as it is memeing with y'all about fake video games that shouldn't exist, I gotta call it. So let's stop it with Alley Tussle 4 before we hurt ourselves, and let's go find somebody. Let's go find somebody to raid, because we're gonna get injured if we keep going. It's gonna get painful. Let's see here. Who's streaming? Let's go raid Hosian. Yeah, that'll be fun. So this dude, he's a good friend of Scoob. He's a cool streamer. He's doing some music right now. He's in general just a pretty cool dude. He's an artist and like a music artist, and I think it'll be cool. So I'm hitting the button on it. Let's see. Let's go raid Hosian, baby. Y'all, we're on the countdown right now. This was really fun. Thanks for chilling with me and making this a very fun stream. Clyde, thank you for the raid. Clyde and Evan. Guys, go check out Maximum Underdrive if you haven't yet. It's a very special and interesting stream. There's nothing else like it on Twitch. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let them do the rest of the selling. But y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll probably wrap this up on Sunday. This piece. It's gone on way longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. I'm gonna hit the button on the raid. Y'all have a good one, and I hope to see you next time. And until then, peace.